Hi guys, today I'm back with another video that is expected questions in BEE. I know many of the people feel BEE as the toughest one. So if you think that you cannot prepare for all the topics in BEE, prepare the topics which I'll give you now. These are the questions which are mostly repeated in the previous year question papers. So let's get into the video now. So coming to the unit 1, I have given the question in two parts, short answer questions and essay questions. So they may ask two combined short answer questions and give as an essay question. So now let's see the questions. Define Ohm's law, that is very important. State the law of resistance. Define the terms electric field intensity and permittivity. Mention its units. So please don't forget to mention its units in either problems or in the question. Next, fourth one, state the Lenz law. Lenz law is also very important. Fifth one, state the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. This question is also very important. Next one, state the Fleming's right hand rule. This is also very important and we have seen this in our previous classes also. Define the term work, power, energy and mention its units. It is also easy one. Define the terms self-inductance and mutual inductance. Next, these are all the short questions. And next, coming to the essay questions, state and explain Kirchhoff's law. This is the most important question and widely asked one, so please don't skip this question. And coming to the second one, problems on series and parallel resistance circuits. Yes, problems, you should not skip the problems from BEE. They may ask at least 5 to 6 problems in the whole paper. So now third one, problems on self-inductance, mutual inductance and coefficient of coupling. Yes, this is also the important one. Problems on explain Kirchhoff's laws. Yes, Kirchhoff's laws I have already told you, don't skip. So in that theory you can go through the problems. Explain energy stored in magnetic field. Yes, you can also go through this question, and these are the questions from unit 1 and please don't skip this and prepare for these questions while going to the exam. Now coming to unit 2, short answers in unit 2 are list out type of DC generators, the important one. Second one, write formula for EMF equation of a DC generator. Yes, this is also the widely asked question, don't skip this. List out the types of DC motors. DC motors is also the important one. Draw power flow diagram of DC generator. Yes, diagrams also you have to practice and go. At least 1 or 2 diagrams they will ask pakka in the question paper. State the applications of DC compound motors. You can see these applications at the last moment. And sixth one, state the applications of DC series motors. Yes, fifth and sixth questions please see at the last. Give the preference for other questions. Next, coming to the essay questions, explain working principle of DC generator. This is the most important question, don't skip it. Second one, constructional features of DC generators and materials used. Yes, this is also important and please learn the diagram with that. Explain back EMF in DC motors. This is also important one. Explain the working principle of DC motors. This is the most important question, don't skip it. Sketch the connection of welding generator and label the parts. So this label generator you can learn at the last moment. Now coming to the third unit, short answers. State the applications of three-phase induction motor. This is very important question, don't skip it. Second one, applications of single-phase induction motors. This is also important one. Third one, list out types of single-phase induction motor. Yes, if you learn the types and just define, that's enough for that question. And coming to the fourth one, state the advantages of polyphase system over single phase system. Yes, you can learn this at the last moment. Coming to the essay questions, define the terms alternating current, amplitude, time period, frequency, instantaneous value, average value, RMS value, form factor. Yes, you just define, you learn the definitions of these topics. Now coming to the second question, explain working principle of transformer and rating of transformer. Yes, this question is very important and easy one also, go through it. Third one, solve simple problems on series circuits. Yes, problems on series circuits also is very easy and don't skip it. Explain working principle of alternator. Yes, it's easy and important, and learn the diagram along with that question. Describe with sketch a welding transformer. Yes, transformer is very important and in that welding is a very important one. learn the diagram for that. Explain 3-phase induction motor working principle. Yes, 3-phase induction motor also a very important. It's the most important one, and learn the diagram for that. Next, coming to the 7th question, explain the working principle of single phase induction motor. This is also the important one. And 8th one, explain working principle of DOL starter with neat sketch. Yes, for this question the diagram is most important, and matter you can prepare on your own. So this is about the 3rd unit. Yes, now coming to the 4th unit, we have very few questions from 4th unit. From the short answer questions, the first one is distinguish between intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors. Yes, we have learned this in our previous class also. State the formation of PN junction diode. Yes, we know it. And draw the symbols of PNP and NPN transistors. That is also very easy one. And compare P and N type semiconductors. So we can compare it. These are all about the short answers. And coming to the long answer questions, first one is describe the operation of Zener diode. That is also easy. Explain the construction and working principle of LED. It is also easy and important one. And explain the working of LCD. Yes, all these questions from the 4th unit we will have in applied physics also. Who prepared for applied physics, it will be easy for them to prepare these questions. So please don't skip this 4th chapter. I can say this 4th unit is good for scoring marks. Please prepare this 4th unit properly. Now coming to the final one, that is the 5th unit, short answer questions. First one is draw the connection diagram of single phase energy meter with load. Coming to the second one, what is the need of earthing of electrical equipment? Yes, generally we know about this question and we can write it on our own. Coming to third one, what are the effects of electric shock in the human body? Yes, we can write it generally. State the procedure to be immediately adopted in case of electrical shock. This is also we can write on our own. Draw a neat sketch of a pipe earthing and label the paths. Yes, I have already told you that draw the neat label diagram so that you will get the good impression. So coming to the 6th one, write the classification of measuring instruments. Yes, we can write it. And coming to the essay answer questions, draw neat diagram of single phase induction type energy meter and explain. Yes, single phase, this question is also very important, the first one, and it's widely repeated one. And second one, explain construction working principle of dynamometer type wattmeter. Yes, you can go through this question also. Next, coming to the 3rd question, explain working principle of PMMC instruments, or explain construction and working principle of moving coil voltmeter. Yes, this is also the good question. Please go through it. Explain the constructional details and the working principle of moving coil arc meter with the neat sketches. Yes, for every question I'll suggest you draw the diagram and label it, so that the matter, if you write on your own also, the invigilator will get a good opinion on you and he may give good marks for you. This is the first point you have to remember. And coming to the second point, when you do the solution for a problem, if you doesn't get the correct answer and if you remember the right answer, you just mention the correct answer at the last after completing the solution, so that sometimes the invigilator doesn't check the whole solution, just he'll see the answer and he'll give the mark. So remember these 2 points. And now here are the problems from 1st and 3rd units. So you can go through the models of these problems. If you practice them once, it will be helpful for you to write the exam. So please don't skip the problems and the questions which have the diagrams for. And all the best for your exam. Write your exam well. And if you like my videos, please do like, share and subscribe, and let me know the content you want me to do. And thank you so much for those who are watching my video until the end. Thank you. Bye.